to see less progress because you're already at an upper tier in terms of your velocity, right? So keep that in mind. Like again. I'm on batting J. Because if you say me, I already asked out there. Ask again. What up, Nate? Bad. Not trust my hands at all. No.
This is the last round for everybody right here. Round of 3. Let's go.
Wait, they hit 3 rounds?
Yeah.
We get another round?
It's like a yapping, huh?
I was like, Matt.
Hey.
Pause, we'll get to break down.
Obviously, lighter group today. We have, games all over the place this week. Okay, we have 11 games as an academy this week. Okay, so it's a lot of reps. Okay, we're probably going to be light. Okay, hey, one team's 9-0, the other team's 7-2. Okay, it's a really good, respectable record in the NAA. Okay, but starting tomorrow on Tuesday, you guys are going to have a long 5-week stretch. Okay, from Georgia Premier a second time, which those are your 2 losses on prospect. Okay, we're facing 3-headed monster on the starting rotation. Then you're gonna have to play Pro 5. Then you got P27. Then you got TNXO, and then we gotta go up to Virginia. Okay, we got a long stretch of hard baseball games where guys are gonna fight back. Okay, we need to make sure that we're locked in on everything we're doing. Okay, these little days where we come out here, we take some ground balls, we take BP, work on stuff. Make sure we're engaged in what we're doing. Okay, you guys are going to have a really long, hard 5 weeks coming up. We got to make sure we're locked in, doing the right things, showing up on time, doing all the stuff we need to do. Everybody good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, hey, be safe getting back home. Okay, tomorrow's game 4:30 for prospect. I believe you guys are here right around 2 o'clock for BP. Okay, make sure you bring some food. Okay, it's going to be a little bit longer of a day. And then, obviously, we got 7:45 afterwards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, break it down. Have a good day. See you guys later.
Trojan 3! Trojan 3! 1, 2, 3! Trojans!
Dude, imagine that calling a cutter and it's going. I know that. Yeah, I know. You're fucking.
I'm here, right here. I just got to ask you about that. What are your thoughts on the new MLB The Show 25?
It's a really bad game.
Oh, you're saying it's a bad game?
I can't hit the ball out. It's ridiculous.
I would say that personally, I was in my 8-0 BR game and I got to a freeze-off. That was a 14-hour freeze-off and I ended up quitting.
14 hours?
14 hours. I let my PS5 sit on for 14 hours and the guy never quit. He had more patience than I did.
That's pretty cool.
We got Lincoln here. What's on the agenda today for practice today? What do you think you are and aren't doing?
Well, I promise you I'm not running.
He's not running today. Are you running, Jose?
No.
I gotta save my stamina for tomorrow, it's just the legs cannot be going like that the day before a game, we gotta keep them fresh. We gotta face very good competition tomorrow. Big lefty, we gotta be locked in for that.
All right, so you say you got a big week. What is your prediction for the score over these 3 days?
We're still winning all 3 games.
Oh, you're saying another sweep? Like a back-to-back sweep?
We did it at their crib.
Oh, so you're saying it's wraps out there here.
Bro, you guys just gotta run, bro.
We could be 12.
I'll run with you
this week, probably 15-0 by then next week.
I'm not running. You got me. You got me.
I'll run with you.
I ain't running.
I'll run with you. No, I ain't running.
No, I don't think you've seen. I think you need to turn the camera over there. That hill right there.
So
that's where they're going to be.
On you, but
They're going to be on the hill.
What's your prediction for your stat line tomorrow?
Oh,
Against RJ Cope.
against RJ Cope.
I already got a hit off of him. 0-for-0 on the bench.
Oh wow.
I like that one. I like that one.
Oh wow.
I mean, if you're gonna sit a game, that's a good game to sit because I'm not trying to face that.
I mean, personally, I think Jose Lopez 0-for-3, 3 strikeouts.
Wow, jeez, that's awful.
That's messed up.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction for myself.
Yeah, Mino, what do you
Last
think?
time I faced them, bases clearing triple in the gap, but
I mean,
I think I'm gonna get 2 at-bats against them this time. I think I'm going 2 for 2, a little single action right field, a little oppo piece, and then pull side double in the gap.
well,
We've had like a proper introduction with him. We haven't had a proper introduction with you.
all right, I'm Elijah Boswell, 2025 out of Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
You know, and my prediction, last
2026 uncommitted, by the way.
series, last series, I started off the series 2 for 2, backside triple, and I'm really hoping to do the same thing. We had an elite squad, great week, and had some barrels, found the fence, can't seem to go over the fence, but you know, it's gonna leave soon. And hopefully it's this week. You know, hopefully it's this week.
Let's do a push-up competition.
Right now?
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Let's run it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna beat you.
All 3.
You're not gonna beat me.
I'll be in it.
Are you kidding?
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna kill
I'm
you.
repping out.
I can't do a lot of push-ups.
I'm repping out 50.
I'm repping out 100.
I do like.
All
I
right.
do like.
If he's repping out 100, then I don't even know if I want to do it.
All right.
I'm repping out 100 easily.
There's
All right.
no
We'll
way.
let him go first. Then.
You go first. I'll see if I can beat you.
Let's run it.
If you run 100, he's probably not gonna do it.
No. If you go over 50, I'm going home.
All right, so I'll do 51 right now.
Okay, I'll get rid of 51. I can get 50.
No, but you just said over 50, you're going
All right,
home.
go. Just go.
So
just
if I
go.
do 51, you're going home.
Just go. I want to see what you got.
All your.
Yeah. So, Connor from Minham, let's go home, brother.
I'm getting 52 push-ups.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see it.
For sure, I'm getting 52 push-ups.
All right.
That's not even a question.
Connor Firmino just doesn't got it in me. He doesn't got it in me. Pause. Pause. He doesn't got it like me. That's why
I'm gonna clarify why he beat me. I trained my ass off in practice. He's over here lollygagging, not practicing. So yeah, the practice was hard. But
I mean, all I gotta say is it's well known out here that Mino shows a little effort. And
I'm a dog, boy.
He says it's nonchalantness.
I'm the most nonchalant kid in the world.
But I just made it a word. And I think we need to get rid of that nonchalant act. And
Hey!
start getting that dog work out here on the field. And then maybe he's doing 51 push-ups.
So my name is Lucas Alvarado. I play baseball here at A3, as you guys know, and this is our facility. We got 2 cages right here, hit tracks, everything. See, there's like 10 combats on the seats right there. We got our weight room right here. This is where we lift every single day. This is where we spend most of our time in the fall. We work out every day. Our main objective is to gain a ton of weight, so when we get in season, we're gonna lose weight, but we're still keeping a good weight. The way how everything works is we can choose what homeschool program or online learning program we can go through. I personally go through my one back home in California, but I know some of the kids do like the Florida virtual out here, so it all depends. But we got like scheduled class time, so like, hey, you got to come in at this time for an hour or 2 hours. There's tutors in here every single day, and this is where we get most of our work done. And this is all obviously at our own pace. As you see, we got probably around like 9 or 10 desktops here. We got a tutor here every day if we ever need help, and then we kind of just do our schoolwork and everything here after or before training, or whenever our times are to come and report. And then out here on this little turf, this is where we come out, throw every single day. We sprint, we do like some light conditioning. I mean, everyone has their shirt off and stuff, get some sun on us, and it's fun. We work with our trainer, Spencer. Spencer's the best guy in the game. He really knows what he's doing. And yeah, this is where we get like all our outside work when we can't do some stuff in the facility.
Put on this mic. What are you gonna? Mission state, bro.
No. Trying to put on the hit tracks.
Oh, hit track.
Jose. Yeah, no. What's up, YouTube?
Hey, fans. Don't hit this way.
Sir.
You look tired. You tired?
After you guys get done here, I'm about to go through 6 starts with the market.
And all of them are going to be fucking boring.
He hasn't had he's got a shot.
Yeah, hey, Georgia's like the same best in the country, though. They get built out. Jordan got the best line. Yeah, Florida had no shot. He didn't know, yeah. Best line. Everything Georgia.
Why are you so scared, fam?
This kid hits the ball 105 off the bat. Very hard to hit a ball that way, right? So, but you can do that easily. So now this one right here, 50%, 60%, there's a good barrel and just catch it out the front. I see it.
So why don't we do 2 night games?
Goes out. Got you, fam.
Smooth, easy.
Linking. That's called karma, bro. Someone's out for you, bro.
That shit stings, though. Making it tougher than it feels. Lights are crown.
That sounds like the Lincoln I know.
Hey, you know what difference that makes?
Let's test the theory again. Let's test the theory.
Yeah, my kneecap's like broken from running. Let it follow through.
Like you're more game movement than
Yeah, I haven't hit too many balls
in Hoover.
Hey, I'm 520 though.
Where?
I think I should say curveball. That's what I do, especially with 2 strikes. Are you going again?
Oh my!
Alright, I'm taking one more. I'm done. Then we're going to get haircuts. What time is it? We have to drive past Pasco. Yo, what are you doing?
I feel like if I sat curveball, I'd be screwed my whole life.
I think you have very good eyes.
I'm surprised.
Threw it off the chick.
Dude, look how many comrades I got for 2
Let me look at your eyes. Let me see.
3 in my hand, 1 right here, 2 right
My
there.
knees all jacked up.
Bruh.
It was uneven ground.
Bro, all of Florida's gonna be uneven
We
ground.
used to run sand dunes back home. I don't want to hear about uneven ground.
Not even that. We used to do bear crawls on blacktop. Blacktop.
Yeah, I don't want
And
to
he
hear.
was doing it to us.
Yeah, so
Whoa, who's he? Who's he? Hold
You
up.
and Jason.
Whoa, whoa,
No.
whoa.
You guys used to, okay, dead ass, when we were little, we could have went to the police and said abuse.
Yes, we
But
could have.
But did you?
I should have.
Because his dad wasn't.
I know, exactly. You had 2 police, woman and man, in the facility. What's up? What are you gonna do?
You guys abused us.
Yeah, look at you now.
Shit, I come home
I'm,
from
I'm reaping the benefits of this. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Bro, I'd come home, bro. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go back to this place. It was horrible.
They weren't either. They just were forced to.
No, like, I didn't do it.
If they went through what we went through, It would not. Maybe if Drew went through, maybe he wouldn't be so fat.
I do have to say they were all kind of skinny, so I don't know if that helped.
I show up to practice sick every day.
You're sick every day.
Yes.
I believe that.
I have bronchitis. So does Jose.
No, I'm not sick.
There you are.
I just honked up a loogie the size of Texas. And he's like, nope, I'm not sick.
He yacked before, like, last game or something.
Yeah.
He was like, I gotta go yak. And I was like, Nick, you're not being true. And I just went,
Hey, I play with a guy in Pro Bowl. He had a yak before every game.
you know how to put a knee back into place?
What's up? So we're sitting here with the head coach, A3 Trojans. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Shane Rowland, head of A3 Academy of Player Development and head coach of the Premier Team. Been here since the first day, and ain't nothing better in the world, man.
What would you say for one, to someone who doesn't know what A3 is, because I know it's fairly young, what would you say, like, how would you describe it here? Like, what is it like from baseball to schooling, and like how the program kind of actually works?
I would say it's a complete replacement for high school. Normal high school students, they wake up at 6:30, you go to school from 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. Then you got practice, 4 o'clock to 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then you got to deal with traffic on the way home, and then you got to go home and do homework, not including all the tests you may have and stuff like that, and, study halls, so on and so forth. So what we did is Matt Bomeisel, our owner, and myself and all the other coaches, we have this academy to where it's basically a replacement for high school. So we do most of our training in the morning. We have an hour or sometimes 2 hours a day for the guys to do their schoolwork, where they basically get to be done with their day by 4 o'clock. And then they get to, have time, to be boys, and, they get to go and, spend time with their families and have home cooked meals, and they're not up till 11 o'clock at night doing, Algebra 1 homework.
Exactly.
We have our tutors here, so, it works itself out, and plus the players get better, they get bigger, faster, 100%. Stronger, and they play the best competition there is.
Yeah. Talking about competition, like, how would you compare the competition to? Would you compare it to like high school, college, kind of like pro-ish like? What would you say? Because I know there's only a certain amount of teams in your guys' conference.
Correct.
Specifically.
Yeah, so in the NAA we have 7 teams in our conference, which they're the best academies in the country. Then most of our premier team, so in the fall, my team will only play junior college competition.
Okay.
So they're playing guys who are 21, 22, 23 years old, who are sometimes Division I kickbacks, throwing 95, 96 miles an hour. And like, I don't know in high school, but like you may face that, twice a year, 3 times a year?
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, right?
Depends where you're going.
Like, if here in Tampa, like if you play Tampa Jesuit and you're one of the best teams in Tampa, like if you're Calvary, you're probably getting Wilson Anderson the same arm twice.
Yeah.
So you're going to face the same arm 2 times.
Yeah.
Here, we get guys that are 94, like constantly, if you look at all the guys we're facing, it's 94, 94, 93, 94, 93, 88 that can really spin it, who can change speeds. You're looking at guys from different arm slots. I have 12 guys on my staff, and every single one of them throws over 90.
Yeah.
I don't know where else you can find that. So
not many places.
We face guys that go in the first round from junior college. So the competition level, and it's not like twice a week. We're 4. Our academy this week's got 11 games.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys are like real life Division I college level type of schedule. Like you guys are on the go. Like you'll go a whole month away. Like you're going to Georgia, West Virginia, wherever, and then you'll come back home, but you're still playing nonstop.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like Monday, like today was a lighter day.
Yeah.
We have a 3-game set, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll have probably a light-ish practice on Friday, and then we play again on Saturday. And that's pretty much like our entire week, and it's every week from mid-January.
That's crazy. So me personally, I kind of mentioned it to you a little bit. On the West Coast, it's not very well known. I think it's getting more known now. Right. Just off of 1, guys recording you guys, and then 2, like the word is spreading a little by little. Mm-hmm. But it's not very well known. So I would ask, like, is there people out here that like scout wise, like do you ever see any West Coast scouts? Do you ever see like Midwest scouts? Like are those guys in the loop, or they just don't know about it, or they just don't want to recruit out
I think it's one of those things that it's starting to explode really quickly, and I think it hasn't really gotten past like Texas yet, probably.
Yeah, okay.
So, and most of the time, the area guys around, they know our academy. The area guys in Georgia, they know that academy. The down south guys in Florida, they know that academy down there. Like, so a lot of the scouts are aware. They're also aware because good players play in this a league. You know what I mean? So wherever the good players go, the scouts will go.
100%.
I think once you get out west, I think then now it starts to become a different animal a little bit, because you're getting. Like, I mean, from Texas all the way over, there's a plethora of talent, right? From Texas over, there's a plethora of talent. I think we're barely even tapped in right now. I think we haven't even barely started.
Okay.
So I think, I mean, once anything like this opens up in Texas, once anything like this opens up in California, which
I'm praying.
I mean, once anything like this opens up in Nevada, or you know, anywhere out west where the kids can get the exposure and the competitive nature and the competition level, I mean, it's just going to make for better baseball players all the way around.
I think it's kind of tough. I think California is a little tough. I see it like Arizona, Nevada, somewhere around there where like there's land. Yeah, and you could just put something
but that's the hardest part here in Tampa. Like, it's hard to get land here in Tampa. That's why we have to use what we have. Like, we have a facility, obviously. We have another, pitching lab facility. But like most of the time, we're trying to find fields and rent fields. Like, we use Pasco, Hernando State College as our home field, and like they've been gracious to us. Like, we have a great relationship with them. We were out there this morning at 9 a.m. for practice. So, it's one of those things where you have to either have a place to do it, or you have to have great relationships to be able to do it. And
100%.
Once those two things kind of coincide, then you just got to go to work.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess that gives them exposure too, because
100%.
You got scouts going to their facility. You got D1 first rounders playing on their facility.
I mean, we're facing a guy tomorrow. He's 6'8" left-handed. He's a 26 up to 94.
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, I don't know who else is playing that, but I mean, that's just the way it is.
I don't want to be in that box. I'm good.
So,
all right, we're gonna go speed round real quick. All right, what was your favorite time ever playing baseball yourself? Like, what was your highlight?
Connie Mack World Series, Farmington, New Mexico, 2 years in a row, 2008 and 2009 with the Florida Legends.
What's the furthest you made in baseball?
I had a cup of coffee here and there, but probably high A.
Okay. What's the best food you've had in Florida?
Ooh, best food in Florida. So I used to work at a restaurant, Burn Steakhouse. Try it out. Best steak in town.
Sounds good. Where'd you meet your wife?
We actually dated in middle school, which is actually kind of funny.
That's crazy.
We dated in middle school, and then I moved to Florida, and she stalked me. She's gonna watch this, honey. You stalked me, and so we got back together probably 7-8 years ago, and we just got married last year. So
hey, congratulations to him.
Thank you.
Where did you guys grow up?
A little town called Gallatin, Tennessee. When my dad was switching jobs, we moved to like the country, and we thought having landing this small town would work. And then I started getting better in baseball, and he's like, we gotta get back to Florida. Yeah. So, but no, man, I got family that still lives there. Her whole family lives there. So.
Okay. We didn't go into this. I know you say you do A3 Premier, but there's multiple teams, correct?
Correct. So we have A3 Premier, which is our top team. A3 Prospect is our middle team, like our varsity team, and then we have A3 National, which is like our developmental team. Getting guys better. They play more of a localized schedule. Okay. They don't have to travel so far for games. They don't have to go to Virginia like we do. Yeah. They play like in, Clearwater, St. Pete, here in Tampa, so on and so forth.
That's dope. Who's the headache on the team?
Who's that?
Who's the headache on the team?
They're all headaches, man. I mean, they're all 17, 18-year-old kids, and, they're all headaches, but I'm not going to point anyone out. You guys are all good.
You have anything to say out there to anyone that wants to either know more, or just any advice you have to give anyone coming up, either playing ball or just in life in general?
I mean, games are really important, man, but you got to train. Like, you got to get after it. Yeah. Like, if you want the grind, then you better go get the grind, and that's just the way it is. So, I love this academy stuff, but I mean, the main thing is, getting on the field, understanding the game. And if you don't watch baseball, I recommend watching the game. Like, watch the game, watch baseball, learn it and love
Yeah.
it. Also, keep watching this guy's stuff, man. This guy's doing great stuff.
I appreciate it. By the way, this is not a mic. I was just acting like this is a mic. This is just my phone. It's with a beat up blue case that actually matches the A3 kind of. Yeah, all right. Anyways, hey, shout out to my guy doing his thing. I see him out there. He's all hands on. And he went from practice at 9 a.m. to here, and I'm pretty sure he has more to do after this as well.
Got scouting reports, baby. That's it.
Hey, I appreciate you for letting me in here with open arms. You, Matt, the whole staff, the team, and all. I know they're probably like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, get the camera out of my fucking face. But but I'm here. Much love to them, and yeah, you guys know what to do. Like up. Much love. We're out.